Mark hears a voice carried by the strong storm winds and takes shelter in Tintagel.
Did you hear that Lancelot owns a type of married woman and none other than our own Queen Guinevere?
Do all of Arthur's men do this too?
Yes, they all believe what he's doing is the right thing, and they believe it's easier to chase married women than to stay with the one true one.
Garbage. Arthur preaches all this good stuff, and no one in his court follows it. And then they won't even accept me. And I'm just as bad as the rest of them.
You act as though you practice good morals in your court.
Better than what they do in Arthur's court.
Look, I'm going to Camelot, and I'm going to ruin Arthur's reputation. And when I come back, I'm going to shove it in your face. Suck it.
Just a girl. What can you try to do? You should just be in the kitchen and be a maid.
But Vivien had already turned away and was making her way to the mountainous slums and the slums of Camelot.
I've done nothing to make anyone suffer, or to make anyone angry, and yet everyone still makes me suffer. My father died on the battlefield, fighting for your husband, the magnificent Arthur, and my mother had me on the field right next to him. My whole childhood was destroyed by poverty and sadness. This evil man, Mark, I think you've heard of him. He's pursuing me, and all I want is to find shelter in your castle. Please, I've heard that you are a gracious, wonderful woman. Please take me in.
You're right, Arthur does hate Mark, and because of that, he might help you. But I have to ride with Lancelot now, so just make yourself at home in the castle.
Guinevere is left to speak with Lancelot. Vivien, curious of what the minstrel said at the bar in Tintagel, follows on, lurking in the shadows to find out more.
So, Guinevere, I don't think you should keep this Vivien character around. I mean, she tells a great story and all, but I bet you she's all full of lies. I think you should make her pack her bag and the rest of the scum town she came. If you do want her around, I respect her opinion.
I value your opinion, but I really think we can help her. She said herself that Mark is pursuing her. He has her danger.
Oh, your bravery and your truthfulness just make you an awesome, fidelity woman. I think you.
Whoa. What the minstrel said is true. These only true lovers can look at each other the way they just have. The court is even more messed up than I thought. But when I'm through, Guinevere will respect me.
Oh, Camelot, it's not working out the way I want it to. No one paid attention to the little old maid. I know what I'll do. I'll make these people regret not paying attention to me.
Vivien then leaves to go around spreading rumors about Arthur and his court members. She runs into Arthur in the corridor. The note reads that she's the girl spreading all the nasty rumors about Arthur.
Man, can't even get him. Now what do I do? I know. I'll go after Merlin. The old wizard guy is so lonely, he'll go after anyone.
And so
He'll love me.
she went off to lust upon Merlin. Vivien knew if she couldn't have Arthur, that Merlin would be the next best thing.
Have to go. This is magic.
The next day.
If you were a library book, I'd pick you out first.
The next day. She keeps flirting with him day by day. Then Vivien stops seeing him daily, and it drives him insane.
It's been so long since I've seen Vivien. She's going nuts. need a vacation. Can't focus. I'm gonna go by my boat. Just chill for a little bit, go sailing.
He's going crazy without me. I should follow him to see if he's all right.
Vivien follows Merlin all the way to his boat without him noticing.
Oh, she's here. I can't talk to her. It's been so long since she's seen me. She probably doesn't even like me anymore. I'm just gonna ignore her and get on my boat.
Merlin. 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 Fine. Ignore me all you want. But we are going sailing.
And so they sailed to Brenton.
I've gone through all this trouble to talk to him. I have to talk to him about the charm. I know that if he talks about it before, I must learn that spell. How wonderful would it be to be able to imprison someone in a tower and make them invisible to everyone but me? I can't wait to use this charm on Merlin. So how's my special lizard this morning?
You know I'm feeling great. How also would I feel when you're here?
Come and meet me over by the big tree so we can talk about all the fun we had in these woods of Brockeline last night.
Vivien! That crazy dragons and beasts of evil and Camelot. Vivien! Come to save thee.
Good morning, Merlin. How are you doing this morning?
Well, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So, I think that after everything I did for you last night, you kind of owe me a favor.
Yeah, you know, I don't really think I do owe you a favor, since you're the one that got me upset in the first place. It's only fitting that you make me happy again.
But Merlin, think of last night. The woods, the stars, me.
Yeah, you were pretty awesome. So, I'll grant you a favor. What do you want?
I know exactly what I want.
And that is?
I want that charm that you told me about.
No. No way.
Come on, Merlin. Why not? But Merlin, I really, really want that charm.
No.
But you owe me a favor.
No.
But Merlin.
No. I once knew a king and a queen. I told that charm to them. They misuse it so many ways. It's like giving cocaine to an addict. You're just tempting them to do something bad.
But Merlin.
No.
Come on.
I won't do it.
You owe me a favor.
I can't give it to you. Here, this will help. There was this king who was looking for a wizard to help him in a very big way. And in return, the king had to do a favor for the wizard.
That sounds an awful lot like our story. So, while we're on the topic, about that favor you still owe me.
No, I don't owe you any
You owe
favor.
me a favor, Merlin.
No.
Merlin.
I owe you a favor, but I will not give you that charm.
Why?
You would misuse it in some horrible way. Bad things happen when that's used.
But Merlin, that's what I want.
Exactly. I can't give it to you. Mr. Sagamore was walking around Arthur's palace at night when everyone had gone to sleep with his flashlight. Then all of a sudden, like in the scary movies, the lights went off, and his flashlight went off also. As he tried to find his room, he went into this door, went to the bed, and fell asleep. But the next morning when he woke up, there was a woman at his side, and he didn't know about it. They smiled at each other, and then he left the room, went back to his room, and slept the rest of the day. They hoped that they could just live on their natural lives, but of course found out about it. And trying to keep to the loyalty morals that Arthur had in place, they had to get married, and they lived on happily enough.
Look, Merlin, I don't care about this stupid story. What I want to know is what's going on between Lancelot and Guinevere. They're always together. What's happening between them?
Alright, I know. It's not Lancelot's fault, though. Guinevere, whenever the knights and Arthur rode past Guinevere for the first time, Lancelot was the most decorated and the most fancy looking because Arthur was trying to look like his other knights. And so Guinevere thought he was the king and fell in love with Lancelot right then and there, and it kept going when she realized that Arthur was the king. If for Arthur, he turned this entire country into something better than it could have ever been without him.
Even if he somewhat helped us to where we are now, he's such a weak leader. If he's such a great leader, why can't he stop the corruption in his country?
I can't.
In his court? In his own bed?
If he could make everyone listen to him and follow the morals he had in place, he would. There's always going to be bad seeds, though, and you can't control everybody. Should probably give her a freaking charm. Shut her up for a little bit. Such a hoe. All she does is sleep around with all these other guys. Surprised you don't even have an STD yet, Vivien.
I can't believe you. I've changed so much for you. I've done so much. And this is how you treat me?
Yeah, I should have paid for it too. Alright, come here. Come here. Come here. Too fast. Really, I'm sorry about what I said. I shouldn't have thought that would be like that.
Don't try to love me or apologize to me now. I understand that you'll never love me the way that I love you. And I can only hope that you understand how much time I regret wasting on you. How I've changed so much for you and you don't even care.
Just then, a lightning bolt strikes a tree nearby them and falls on Merlin, but not before he tells her the charm she wanted.
No. Merlin! No! I love you! This can't happen! Why? Merlin! This is all my fault. If I hadn't lied so much, he would still be around. Why can't I just be a good person?